Are you tired of feeling stuck, chasing goals that always seem out of reach? What if I told you that the key to attracting what you truly want in life has been right in front of you all along? In this video, we're diving into the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that has guided some of the greatest minds in history. Learn how to gain clarity, take powerful actions, and attract the life you desire, while finding inner peace along the way. Lesson 1. Make sure you know exactly what you want. Being very clear about what you want is the first thing that will help you draw it. A lot of people go through life not knowing what they really want, which makes them unhappy and without a plan. Stoicism teaches us to pay attention to what's important and set priorities for our goals that are in line with our deepest values. He said, "If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable." Seneca was a Stoic philosopher. In other words, no amount of work or luck will help if you don't have a clear goal. You can use your energy more effectively when you are clear. The Stoics said that we should focus on internal traits like virtue, wisdom, and self-discipline when we set goals. These beliefs will always be important to you because they shape who you are and help you keep your eye on what's important. But even when working toward outside goals, it's important to be clear. What do you really want? Is it a fulfilling job, a love relationship, financial independence, or growth as a person? Write it down, no matter what. Describe it. Let's say you want to be successful in your job. Instead of just wanting a good job, be specific. What kind of business do you want to work in? What skills do you need to get better at? What does success mean to you? Your mind can find more ways to reach your exact goals the more specific you are. Stoicism stresses how important it is to match your wants with what nature wants, in touch with your true nature and the nature of the world. This means making sure that your wants are in line with what is actually possible. This will help you focus on what's important to you and lessen the tension inside you. Not only be clear about what you want, but also explain why you want it. When you know why you want something, your actions will have more meaning and be more in line with your long-term happiness. Lesson 2. Picture yourself living the life you want. One of the most famous Stoic thinkers, Marcus Aurelius, thought a lot about the idea of living in harmony with nature. He thought that everything in the world is linked and that we are a part of something bigger. You're not just daydreaming when you picture the life you want. You're connecting with the natural flow of life and the possibility that awaits you. Close your eyes and picture yourself in the future. How does your life look? How does it feel? Do you have the home of your dreams, a job that makes you happy, and relationships that mean something to you? The part of your brain that controls drive is activated when you visualize. This makes you more aware of the opportunities that are already there for you. The idea of determinism in Stoicism says that we can't change the world, but we can change how we respond and what we focus on. When you picture yourself in the future, you can focus on the behaviors, feelings, and attitude you need to have to make that future come true. The goal of this practice is to train your mind to act as if you've already reached your goals. This will then help you act in ways that will help you reach your goals. Remember that Stoicism is about being okay with life's ups and downs. When you picture yourself having the life you want, you should also be ready for the challenges that come with it. Know that problems are a normal part of the process. If you face them with courage and strength, you have a better chance of getting the life you want. Lesson 3. Appreciate what you have to attract more. Being grateful is a key part of getting more of what you want in life. It's easy to focus on what we don't have and compare ourselves to others, or want more in this day and age. However, Stoic wisdom, especially what Epictetus said, tells us that wealth does not consist in having many things, but in having few wants. When we realize that everything we need is already in our lives, we can do powerful things. When you show gratitude for what you have, like the people in your life, your health, or the skills you already have, you change your mindset from one of lack to one of wealth. This shift in perspective makes a powerful mental space for attracting more good things and chances. Being grateful isn't just a feeling, it's something you do. The Stoics thought that we should think about the things we take for granted every day. Marcus Aurelius said in his Meditations that we should stop and enjoy the beauty of life, even when it's just a little thing. When you practice this kind of gratitude, you put yourself in a good mood, which brings more good things into your life effortlessly. Practicing gratitude also helps us concentrate on the things we can change. Stoicism is based on the idea that we can't change the things that happen to us, but we can change how we think about and respond to them. When you are thankful, you realize that even though life is uncertain, you can always control one thing: your mood. Thinking this way makes you more resilient, which means you can handle problems better while keeping an upbeat attitude. If you want to really get what you want, make it a habit to appreciate your trip often. Remember to be thankful for every little win, every step forward, and every lesson learned. This will put your mind and emotions in a place that attracts more success and happiness into your life. Lesson 4. Act on opportunities that align with your goals. Taking action is an important part of Stoicism. As the Stoics taught, philosophy shouldn't just be something you read about. It should be lived out and practiced by doing the right thing. As Epictetus said, don't explain your views. Take it on. To get what you want in life, you need to do things that are in line with your goals, not just wish or hope. There will always be chances, but the important thing is to spot the ones that fit with your values and goals. Stoicism teaches us to be smart and know the difference between things that are really helpful and things that are just annoying. You can't always count on every chance to help you reach your higher mission. So it's important to keep your eye on what you want and be ready to act when the right chance comes up. When you take advantage of chances, you need to be brave and determined. In Stoicism, courage is one of the most important virtues. It means being able to do the right thing even when you are scared, unsure, or having a hard time. You have to get out of your comfort zone, take smart chances, and stay strong when things get tough if you want to get what you want. Love of fate, or amor fati in Stoic terms, tells us to accept all results as opportunities to grow. Whether you succeed or fail at a chance, both outcomes are valuable. When you succeed, you get closer to the life you want, and when you fail, you learn important lessons that help you improve how you do things. By doing something and being open to whatever comes your way, you show that you are committed to your goals and make more chances appear. Stoicism also stresses how important it is to keep going even when things get hard. Marcus Aurelius said, "What stops people from acting moves them to act. What gets in the way turns into the way." Carry on going forward even when things look hard. When you keep going even when things get hard, you'll find more chances that will help you reach your goals. Lesson 5. Believe that you deserve what you want. Self-doubt is one of the biggest things that keeps you from getting what you want in life. Stoicism shows us how important it is to respect ourselves and know what we're worth. It is unlikely that you will be able to get what you want if you don't think you deserve it. First tell yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do, Epictetus said. A big part of the Stoic way of life is believing that you are good enough. This idea doesn't come from ego or pride. It comes from knowing your worth as a rational being who can be good and wise. According to Stoicism, every person is a part of the general reason, which means that everyone has value and potential. Your worth doesn't depend on approval or success from other people. It comes from inside you. You have to let go of similarities in order to believe that you are worthy. Instead of comparing ourselves to others, Stoicism tells us to pay attention to what we can change, our own actions and thoughts. You lose sight of your own road and start to doubt your worth when you compare yourself to others. Instead, work on improving your values by becoming more wise, brave, and self-disciplined. These traits will make you feel better about your worth and help you get what you really want. Trusting that you are worthy also means letting go of your flaws. Perfectionists were not among the Stoics. They knew that everyone has flaws and that becoming more moral is a lifelong process. Don't let past mistakes or feelings of not being good enough stop you from going after your goals. Even though you're not perfect, you deserve success. love, and happiness. To live a Stoic life, you should aim for growth instead of perfection. Lesson 6. Spend time with people and places that make you feel good. According to Stoicism, the people you hang out with are very important. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Seneca said, "If you want to attract what you really want, surround yourself with positive, helpful people who inspire and drive you." People and places around you have a big effect on how you think, what you believe, and how you act. People are generally social, and the people they spend the most time with have an effect on them. Stoicism tells us to be careful about the people we hang out with because their energy, habits, and attitudes can either pull us up or bring us down. Find people who are positive, successful, and growing if you want those things to come into your life. Their energy will rub off on you and make you think and act in a more positive way. The Stoics also say that we should make settings that help us reach our goals. Your goals and ideals should show in your environment, whether it's your workplace, your home, or your social circle. Negativity, chaos, or other things that take your attention away will make it much harder to stay focused on your goals. When you are in a place that encourages creativity, peace, and inspiration, on the other hand, you will easily draw more of what you want to you. Also, it's important to think about how digital settings affect our lives now. Things like news, entertainment, and social media can have a big effect on how you think. Stoicism teaches us to keep our minds safe. Pay attention to the media you watch and make sure it fits with the ideals and way of thinking you want to develop. You are more likely to attract the life you want if you surround yourself with positive, like-minded people and make settings that support your goals. Choose carefully because the energy you surround yourself with will show up in your life. Lesson 7. Have faith in the process and don't rush the results. Learning to accept the process is one of the hardest parts of getting what you want. It's easy to get impatient and angry when results don't show up right away in our fast-paced world. Stoicism, on the other hand, tells us to be patient and to trust that life will work out as it should. The Stoics thought that everything takes its own time. Marcus Aurelius said, "Time is like a river made up of events and a dangerous stream, for as soon as something is seen, it is taken away, and something else comes along, and it will be taken away too." This helps us remember that life is always changing and that we should let things happen as they may without trying to control the results. You know that delays and setbacks are part of the trip when you trust the process. Stoicism tells us to worry less about when things will happen in the outside world and more about what we can control, like our actions, thoughts, and reactions. If you don't feel like you have to hurry, you'll have less stress and worry, which will help you stay focused on your goals. You can also handle problems better when you have patience. Stoicism tells us that problems are not something to be afraid of, but something to welcome as a chance to grow. When you believe the process, you know that even when things look like they are going wrong, they are actually helping you grow and getting closer to your end goal. Lastly, you can enjoy the trip when you trust the process. We often lose sight of the present moment when we are too focused on the end goal. Because Stoicism tells us to live in harmony with nature, we should be fully present in every moment. Feeling calm and sure about what you want can help you enjoy the little wins and learn from the difficulties when you trust the process. Finally, you can get what you really want in life by following these Stoic lessons. Being clear about what you want, picturing your future, showing thanks, acting, believing in your own worth, surrounding yourself with good things, and trusting the process. Stoicism is a timeless and useful way to make sure that your thoughts and actions are in line with your goals. This will help you create a life that is full of meaning and satisfaction.